Okay, there we go. Okay, so I did send out to you this document in your email. Okay, and I see that you're on it. So you can, while we work today, fill this out if you want, or if you want to use it after the lesson to fill out as a review, you can also just fill it out as a review. So that's up to you what you want to do, but it will just go through the vocabulary that we'll review today. So let's get started. I'm going to do that. Okay. So we're going to talk today about ordering at a restaurant and some of the different vocabulary that you need and some of the common phrases that are used. So we'll work on speaking and listening today. And the overall objective is to understand and be able to use common phrases when ordering at a restaurant. So first, what I'll do today is we'll go through some vocabulary and we'll practice with that vocabulary, and then we'll do some practice as if we were at a restaurant. And then at the end, I'll talk about some grammar that's used when ordering at a restaurant. So, and some of these words and this information you might already know, but this will be helpful to see these words visually and to practice using them. So let's start. Here are the first terms that I'm going to go over with you. The host at a restaurant, the host is male, hostess is the female version. This is the person that takes you to your table. So if you're at a more formal restaurant and you walk in and someone's waiting there for you, this is the host or the hostess. And they just show you to your table. They'll give you the menu normally, and then you'll sit at your table. And the next person to come will be the waiter or server or the waitress if it's female. And those are the people that take your order and bring your food to you. So, and then menu, I'm sure you know menu, that's the list of food and drinks from the restaurant. Do you have any questions about these words?
No.
Okay, I'll give you a minute. I see you're taking notes, so.
Yeah, all right, I'm done.
Okay, you're good. Perfect. Okay. Here are the next words. These are the different parts of a meal. So an appetizer or a starter is a small portion of food that you eat before the main dish. The entree or main course is just the main dish, the main thing you eat. Your dish might come with sides. Those are foods eaten with the main dish on the side of the main dish. And then beverages is a word that's often used at restaurants, and that's just another word for drinks. Yeah. Any questions about these words?
No.
Okay, perfect. And then the last two words, bill or check, that's the paper you get at the end of the meal with the total price of the purchase. And then tip or gratuity, that is extra money that you pay to the waiter or waitress. So especially if they do a really good job, you'll give them a large tip. So any questions about these words? Okay, perfect. So now we're going to do a close reading activity. So we're just going to go through on the left on the blue section and fill in the correct words. So when we arrived at the restaurant, the blank asked us how many were in our group and showed us to our table. So from these words, what should we put into that blank?
Host or hostess.
Perfect, perfect. I'll just put host. Okay, then our blank took our drink and food orders.
The waiter or waitress.
Perfect. I'll put waitress. Perfect. Okay, next. To start, we ordered garlic bread for our
Appetizer.
good. I had spaghetti and meatballs for my
For my meal.
meal. Yeah, and the word that I would, so for this is the main dish, so I would say entree.
Entree.
Yeah, entree.
Yeah.
And that's kind of a hard word to
Yeah.
entree. Yeah.
Entree.
So that's the main dish, the main meal that you're eating. And sometimes it's called main dish, sometimes it's called entree. Either word works for that. My friends ordered soda, but my blank was water.
Beverage.
Beverage. Good job. Okay. Awesome. Okay, last one. Overall, we enjoyed the restaurant and our food. At the end, our waitress brought us our
bill.
good job. Because our waitress did a great job, we gave her a large
Tip.
Good. I would highly recommend this restaurant. Okay, perfect. Do you have any questions about those words?
No.
Okay, great. Let's move on. So now we're going to just read through some sample conversations of a conversation between someone at a restaurant and the waiter or waitress. So would you be Kim and I'll be the waiter? Is that okay? Okay.
Okay.
Hello, can I help you?
Yes, I'd like to have some lunch.
Would you like a starter?
Yes, I'd like a bowl of chicken soup, please.
And what would you like for your main course?
I like a grilled cheese sandwich.
Would you like anything to drink?
Yes, I'd like a glass of Coke, please.
Would Pepsi be okay? We don't have Coke.
That would be fine.
Can I bring you anything else?
No, thank you. Just the bill.
Certainly.
How much is the lunch?
That's $6.75.
Here you are. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Thank you. Same to you.
Good. Do you have any questions about any of the vocabulary or phrases in this conversation?
I think no question.
It's pretty simple. Okay.
Yeah.
And this is a fairly formal conversation between a waiter. So they're complete sentences, you'll see, but this gives you an idea of how to order something and what questions the waiter would ask you. So let's go to the second sample conversation. Okay, how about I'll be the customer this time and you'll be the waiter. Okay.
Good evening. What would you like to drink?
I'll have a sweet tea, please.
Here is your tea. Are you ready to order?
Yes, I would like the steak, please.
The steak comes with a baked potato, French fries, or vegetables.
I would like the baked potato, please.
Your meal always comes with soup or salad.
I'll have a salad.
Thank you. I will take your menu. Your food will be ready soon.
Perfect, perfect. Do you have any questions about this short conversation?
No.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Okay, now we're going to practice, and here is a menu. Let me make this full screen so it's easier to see. And this is a menu from a Mexican restaurant. So what I will do first is I will be the waitress and you will be the customer, and then we'll flip. Okay.
Oh.
So Hi, what would you like to order today? Can I start you with any starters today?
Yes. What starters do you have today?
So our starters are on the left side of the menu. We
Uh,
have a sample platter, queso, dips, shrimp. Do any of those sound interesting to you?
mm, yes, I think I'd like to some mm, um
Take your time.
box dip
Okay, great. I'll bring that right out. And what would you like to drink?
drink.
I guess there aren't drinks on this menu, so you can make up your own drink.
Okay. I like some Coke, please.
Okay. Okay, I'll bring that out. Do you need a few minutes to look over the menu?
Yes,
Okay, okay,
please.
okay. I'll be right back. Okay. A few minutes later, I'll bring you
Yeah.
your dip and your Coke. Now, what would you like to order?
I like mm, tacos.
Okay. Would you like anything in addition to your tacos?
You mean some side?
Yeah, would you like a side? Would you like another meal with that? Is there anything else that you would like?
Yes. I also want some classic plates.
Perfect. Perfect. What one would you like?
Tuna.
Yeah, this is hard because it's partially Spanish too. The
uh,
Tijuana.
do you want
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm making this hard on you. Don't worry. Yeah, that's the Tijuana. Okay, I will bring
Tijuana.
you your tacos and your Tijuana classic plate.
Yeah.
It will be out in about 10 minutes. Okay,
Mm-mm.
so time passes. I come out with your food. Is there anything else that I can help you with?
Yes. Could you give me the bill, please?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mm,
I'll go get it. Here's your bill. And
mm-hmm.
then you'd obviously pay for the bill and I'd come back and get it. And then I'd probably say something like, well, thank you for coming. I hope you come back soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, perfect. Good
See
job.
you.
Now I'll have you be the waitress and I will be the customer. Okay.
Okay. Hi, good morning. Can I help you?
Yeah, I would like to order a starter. Could I get some queso for the table?
Sure.
Okay, great.
What other do you want?
I think that's the only appetizer that we need.
Okay. Yeah. I will um I will be back soon.
Great,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah, please wait a minute.
Great, thank you.
And after a minute, um, what's um,
You're good.
what
Take your
time?
time.
Um, are you finished?
Yes, yes. I think we're ready to order our entree.
Okay, okay. What entree are you
Um,
do you want?
I would like the burrito dinner.
Burrito dinner?
Mm-hmm. Under favorites.
Okay. Okay, I will be back soon.
Okay, thank you.
And what other do you want?
That's it. That's all I want.
Okay. Yeah. After you finish the entry, I will say, can I give you the bill?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you can sometimes at a restaurant too, they'll also ask like, are you ready for your bill? Or
are you
would you
ready?
like to order something else? Yeah. So
Are you
either
ready
way
for the
works.
bill?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd love to get my bill now. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. After you give me the bill, I will say, thank you for coming here today, and have a good day.
Perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Great job. Great job. That's perfect. Okay, let me get out of the full screen. Let me. Perfect. That was really good. And it was kind of tricky with the Mexican menu. So, okay, now let me go back. There are two words that I want to review that we use a lot at restaurants or when we're talking about food. And the two words are enough and too, T-O-O, too. So enough means that something is sufficient or you have enough of what you need. Enough usually comes after adjectives. So the waiter or waitress might ask you if you had soup, for example, is the soup hot enough? So is it the right level of heat for you? And you could say, no, it's not hot enough. Or you could say, yes, it is hot enough. So if you say, no, it's not hot enough, it's too cold. Or if it is hot enough, it's the right level. Or a waiter or waitress might ask, is that enough food for you? And you could say, yes, that is enough food, or no, it's not enough food. So those two terms, this term is often used when talking about food. You can also use the word too when talking about food. So too means it's more than enough. So it could be too much or too little of something. So your coffee could be too hot or your soup could be too cold. So if it's too hot, you can't drink it yet because it's still so hot. Or if it's too cold, you want it to be heated up more. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so with enough, if you are using enough with an adjective, enough comes after the adjective. So hot enough or cold enough, or it's spicy enough or sweet enough. So you do not want to say it is enough hot or it is enough cold. That's incorrect. Enough always comes after the adjective. But then if you are using the term too comes before. So it's too hot or too cold or too sweet or too sour. If you say my coffee is hot too or my soup is cold too, it doesn't mean the same thing. And you're actually saying it's also hot or also cold. So make sure that too comes before the adjective, but if you use enough, it comes after. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do a little short practice with this just to try. So we're going to practice too and enough. So we will fill in the blank with the proper word. So if someone asks, is the steak too expensive? You could say, yes, the steak is blank expensive. I'll have the chicken. So do you think too or enough would go into that blank?
I think it's two.
Perfect, perfect, excellent. Okay, do we have enough sandwiches for the picnic? No, we don't have.
Don't have enough.
Good job, perfect. Is the pizza big enough? No, the
No,
pizza
pizza
is
is too small.
perfect, good job. The spaghetti is blank hot. I need to wait before I can eat some.
It's too hot.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, do you have any questions about too and enough?
No.
Does,
So this sentence is to answer the
yeah,
waiter's question.
often, yes. Often they will ask you these types of questions or similar questions. So, especially when the waiter or waitress brings you food, they'll ask you, like, is it hot enough? Or is that enough food for you? And then you can answer them, no, this is too small, or no, this will be enough for us, or does that make sense? So you'll often use these when talking about food, because when you talk about food, you're usually talking about whether it meets your needs or it doesn't meet your needs, if you like it or you don't like it. So to and enough help you to describe that. Okay. So let me show you. So this guided notes that you can fill out later if you would like to review. And then at the bottom of the guided notes, I have some questions you can practice with too and enough. And these are helpful because it will show you different times where you will use too and enough. Because you don't only use these when talking about food, you can use them in different topics of conversation. So some of these will be about food, but some of them will be different. Like this one, Bobby failed his biology class because it was too difficult for him. So you can use these to practice too and enough. And also at the bottom here, there are 3 different websites that you can go to that have additional practice for too and enough. And these first 2 are really great because it will show you what the correct answer is right after you answer it. So you can practice if you feel that you need more practice. Those are really great websites to use.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, do you have any questions about this handout at all? Or any of the vocabulary?
What about the common restaurant vocabulary?
Yes, so if you would like, and I will share the PowerPoint with you, you can go back and fill in these definitions if you would like to review. And if you want, you can keep this as a reference to review in the future with the vocabulary we went over. Okay? So that's basically what we'll be going over today. And let's just review the objectives. So the objective was to understand and be able to use common phrases when ordering at a restaurant. Do you feel like this has helped you with that, improve that? Okay. Are there any questions or things that you still feel that you need help with when using restaurant vocabulary?
Yes. I think maybe there are some slangs
Okay.
for the food.
Okay. What I will do is I will look up some other resources that you can use, and I will send those to you later today with different slang and vocabulary that might not be as formal so that you can practice using that as well. Would that be helpful?
Yeah. For
Okay.
example, I know the bread, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the roll. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay, perfect, perfect.
so
I
I
will
think the roll will be the slangs.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I will find some resources for you to practice using those. And
Mm,
a lot of this vocabulary and the way you speak at a restaurant, you just
mm,
have to be willing to practice it too and kind of go out of your comfort zone and learn what different people say in these situations. But I'll definitely send you some more resources to help with more of those slang and informal restaurant vocabulary.
okay.
So, yeah. Do you have any
Yeah.
other questions or anything?
No, thank you.
Okay, awesome. I will send you some stuff later today to work more, but have a good rest of your day.
You too. You too.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm.